This is how to play piano on ARTV. Okay, Chucklevision theme tune. So the first part where they're going Chucklevision, Chucklevision, that is essentially made of a C chord, an F chord and a G chord. It's the C chord here with E at the top, C in the middle and a G at the bottom. The F chord here with the F at the top, the C in the middle and the A at the bottom. And the G chord with everything like the one note above the F chord that you just played basically. So the G at the top, the D in the middle and the B at the bottom. And you just play that in the rhythm of Chucklevision, right? And the way that works is like this. Okay, so it's pretty much all just the C chord and the F chord until right at the end you throw in the G chord. And you know the rhythm, you've heard the song. Okay, and that is basically the intro for the song. Then you've got the verse, the kind of instrumental verse I guess you'd call it. And that is made of 4 sections, and the first 3, there's a kind of pattern to them, kind of musical pattern. They're quite similar to each other. Maybe you'll see what I mean. The first part goes like this. Okay, that's an F chord, with the F at the top, and then a C chord with the E at the top, and then a C octave, just playing the middle C and the C above it together. So, like that. You then play the F and the G chord again, but then with a little run of notes. Okay? The run of notes is a G, an A, and a C. So that first section again is F chord, C chord, C octave, F chord, C chord, G, A, C. Okay, at full speed. Okay, now that's the first little phrase of the instrumental section. The next bit, let's get this right. Okay, so it's pretty similar. You've got a G chord and an F chord, then you've got the C octave that we played before, then you've got the G and the F chord again, and then the run of notes is the same 3 plus a D on the top. So it's G, A, C, and then an E on the top. And the E is actually, quick interruption here from the editing suite, it's actually a D, sorry. It's a D on the top there. So just to put all that together, we've got okay. Now the third section is, again, it's a similar pattern. We're going to do a G chord and a D chord. And then we're going to play a D octave instead of the C octave. Okay? And then it's those 2 chords again, the G and the D, and then the run of notes is just the D chord itself. D, F sharp, A. Yeah? So if I put those 3 sections together now, we've got this. And then the final section of the instrumental verse part is just a descending bunch of chords, and it's all on white notes. You start with a G chord, with the B at the top, the D in the middle, and the D at the bottom, and then you move everything down 1, and then everything down 1 again, and then everything down 1 again, and guess what? Move them down once more, you're back at the beginning of the song. And that's pretty much it. For the left hand, for the bass notes, I'm just going to teach a very simple version of this. You can play a C for the intro. You can also hold that C for the first phrase in the verse. Second phrase in the verse you go up to an F. the third phrase of the verse you go back down to the D, and then for the descending chord pattern you just follow it with your left hand starting with a G. Okay, I'll demonstrate that now so that makes a bit more sense hopefully. This is the Chucklevision part. You can literally just thump the note, it's fine. It's not going to make it sound bad. Okay, that's the intro done, the Chucklevision bit. The first phrase of the verse, you can also just keep this C in the bottom. Okay, so if you're playing this like that, you're playing basically every beat of the bar. You have one on its own, then you've got your chord, and then your other chord, and then your octave. So that's nothing, chord, chord, octave. Okay? And then obviously it's the same again, pretty much, with a little run instead of the octave. Okay? So that first phrase in total is like this. Okay? And then you do the same thing for the other phrases. So like I said, you're up to the F for the second one. Again. Third phrase is back down to the D. And then we descend from the G. And then you're back to the beginning again. So the whole thing sounds like this. And you know what? You play the same thing again twice and you've got the whole theme tune. The third time that you come to the Chucklevision part, you can finish it off with an octave and then just a chord. I should have said there at the end that's a C chord, obviously. Any kind of C chord, just a big C in the bass, you'll be good. I hope this tutorial was fun and useful. If you enjoyed it or thought I got something wrong, then please let me know in the comments. And please do hit that big red button to subscribe to ARTV.